everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be trying out a demo for a game called Moonlight Peaks. Moonlight Peaks is a magical life sim featuring potion making, spell casting, and more. As of right now, there is no current set release date, however, there is a free decorating demo for the game available on Steam. And before we get into the game, definitely be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and let's go ahead and select new game. I don't know if we make a character or not, but if we will, that would be so exciting. I love character customization in games. 7 Nights of the Vampire. As the clouds part before a pale moon, a young vampire awakens. Moonlight illuminates an overgrown plot, their new canvas. A week of limitless potential awaits as the days turn into nights. What will this serene haven evolve into? Okay, so it looks like we can select a gothic paradise or a cheerful wonderland. Honestly, part of me is very curious to see what they mean by gothic paradise, so I think I'm gonna pick that one. Okay, so here we are. It looks like this is just the inside of the house. I don't think we customize a character yet, but I think we probably will whenever the game is in full release. Oh, he says, talk to Hell Kitten. That's honestly so cute. Talk to it. Hello. Finally woke up, huh? Okay, rude. Time to do some farming. Remember, use your shovel to create farmland. Find a toad for some seeds, and water your crops every day. Okay, so I can pet them or just say goodbye. Honestly, you know, of course, I'm curious now. I have to select pet. If you give me the option, I'm gonna do it in a game. Okay, so here is the outdoors. We're met with a character. We don't know their name yet, but I'm sure we're gonna find out soon. Well, if it isn't another nocturnal visitor to Moonlight Peaks. I'm Brooke Logan, the mayor around these supernatural parts. You're Dracula's descendant, aren't you? Bet that will ruffle a few feathers in town. Anyway, it's a relief to finally see someone here. This farm is starting to resemble a proper cemetery. I've closed the town for the week. We're in the midst of some long overdue renovation. Can't have folks poking where they shouldn't, especially not vampires. So for now, it's just you and your farm. Part of me feels like they may have been like a very subtle in-game way of saying, hey, the game is still in development. That's why you can't see a whole lot yet. See that mailbox over there? I do. That does not... Oh, okay. Tell me why, even though the mailbox is right there, I thought the thing on the right, I thought that was supposed to be the mailbox, and I was like, why does it look like that? Don't let this thing gather cobwebs. Our mailman gets grumpy about overflowing mailboxes, you see. He's been complaining about some heavy crates coming your way. Wonder what that's supposed to mean. Let's see. Oh, yes, this right here is a chester. Okay, so I guess maybe that's like a storage place where we get... Oh, whenever you have things to sell, like crops or unused furniture, just toss them in there. Chesters are always hungry for a good deal. That was kind of scary. That's it for now. You can find me at the entrance. It's over there. I'll be standing over there like I've got nothing better to do. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Good night. All right, so here we are. Before I do anything else, I kind of want to just explore the area and see what we have to work with. I love the animation for walking through this grass, like the way it just kind of flows. Very random comment, but I do like it. It looked very smooth. Let me go over here. What's on this side? Oh, we got a little chicken. I wonder, since the cat was called a Hell Kitten, I wonder if this animal has like a very like unique name to it. Let's see. Looks like it wants attention. Pet. Okay, it didn't tell me any specific name, but I would love to know. And then we have over here, we've got like a cauldron. We've got all these rocks. That looks like these may have some kind of like iron or like even diamonds to it. I don't know if we can mine that as of right now in the demo, but that would be really cool eventually. That looks really, really pretty. All right, so I'm gonna check whatever this letter says, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the decorating. It says, hello, dear. I hope you're settling into your new place in Moonlight Peaks. It's been so quiet without you. I miss you terribly. Your dad is driving me crazy. He's been going on and on about you destroying his legacy. I think he's being a bit dramatic. By the way, did you get a chance to meet that toad merchant? He's been around forever. Maybe check near the river and see if he's still around. Have you started with your farming yet, sweetheart? They say every great gardener starts with a trusty shovel. I'm sure you'll make it work. Love, Mom. And we can click E or Q. Okay, there we go. That is it. And if we check our storage, the only things that we have right now are 50 pieces of gold and 6 pumpkin seeds. Okay, so here's the tool wheel. Use your tools to clear the rubble on your farm. Press E to open the tool wheel and select your tool with the arrow keys. Got it? Okay. Wand, net, sturdy axe, shovel, pickaxe, watering can, and a scythe. All right, so this is the crafting bench, and I believe this is where the decorating is going to come into play. We have all of these crafting recipes right here, and if you look at the ingredients on the right that tell you what you need to craft the items, it all seems to look like items that are all across the farm. So I think we're gonna need to utilize the tools, harvest whatever's on the farm, and then craft some items to decorate with. So let's go do that. All right, I think I'm gonna start out with the scythe just because I feel like that would be fastest. Okay, we use the space bar that makes it nice and simple. Controls so far in general seem very, very simple, and I like that. What is that thing, you guys? I was clearing up some of the fiber. Hello, there's a whole tarantula that just came out of nowhere. Stay away from me, please. Okay, as I was continuing to clear more of the fiber, I found this chest. I have no idea what's inside. It's giving me the option to open it, but honestly, I've had that happen in games, and it's like, hey, actually, you need this key to open it. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to see anything, but let's find out. Ooh, okay, I see you, I see you. Got a bunch of gothic stone path. Okay, I'm really curious to see what that looks like. I'm gonna have to decorate with that. Okay, so I got the majority of the fiber off of my farm, but I think I'm gonna keep a little bit of it on there just so it looks a bit more natural, because I feel like it looks a lot less normal and natural without at least like a little bit of fiber. So I'm gonna keep some of it there. And now it's time to use the pickaxe. Honestly, part of me is concerned I'm not gonna be able to get these big rocks, and I feel like that would make a lot of sense. I feel like it's just very common in games whenever there's mining that you can't hit the bigger rocks, by the way, but hopefully we're gonna be lucky and be able to. Let's test it out, see if it works. Wait, really? Okay, I'm honestly kind of shocked. Like, I fully expected it to be like, you need to upgrade your pickaxe, you know? We've gotten back over to the area that have all of these gemstones, or maybe it's iron. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be either iron or some sort of crystal. But let's see. I'm excited to see which one it is. Oh, it's iron. Okay, I was right. I mean, I know I had another guess, but I was still technically right. It does really look like iron, though, so that makes a lot of sense. Alright, so I went around and I used the pickaxe on most of the stones that I found, and the last thing that we need to gather is a bunch of wood. So let's see if, I know we can get these little logs. Like, I'm not concerned about that whatsoever. Same thing with the stones. I feel like the bigger ones, they tend to tell you that you need to upgrade your tool. Let's see if it lets us. Considering it let us with the rock, I feel like it'll let us with this. That's so weird feeling for me, though. Just, I am so used to just having it ingrained in my head that you have to upgrade your tools to be able to hit bigger items. Maybe that'll change in the future with the game. Honestly, hopefully not, though, because that would be so nice. Ooh, okay, so I just noticed while I was knocking down a tree that there's different kinds of wood. I don't know if it told me on the sidebar at first, but I see it now. That, honestly, was not to be expected. I thought that it was just going to be all one type of wood, but I was wrong. I'm seeing the word wood, I've seen the word softwood, and I've seen hardwood. But honestly, I thought it was all just the same. The sun is coming up soon. Does that mean I need to go to bed? I'm a vampire? Do I need to go to sleep? I mean, I can go to sleep. Do you need me to? I can't tell if they want me to go to sleep or not. I'm worried. Let's just go see. Hold on. Let's put the wood chopping on hold and see. Okay, yeah, we do need to sleep. Okay, I was right. If you look at this list right here, you can see that I very clearly forgot to sell things. But you know what? It's okay. It's a decorating-based demo. It's fine. Okay, so we have a letter. Let's go see. Who's it from? Hi, dear. I've packed some things that might be useful for your garden. We don't have any room for them. Our garden is quite the jungle already. I've always loved herb gardens. Those herbs make for wonderful potion ingredients. After you've harvested them, make sure to place them on the drying rack. Love, Mom. P.S. Are you watering your plants? In case it slips your mind, I've included an automatic watering spell with this letter. Give it a try. That is so nice. Imagine if that was real. And this is the watering spell. It says Aquaflow. Summon an enchanted watering can with the ability to water up to 16 crops. I thought crops said drops at first, and I was like, I thought it was supposed to be like automatic, like all the time. I was very confused for a second, but it's okay. And it looks like there's also some sort of crate or packages on the farm. I'm very intrigued. Let's see what this is. Okay, I see. Ooh, a bunch of seeds. Okay, thanks. Didn't they say that the toad in the game had the seeds? I think they're from the toad, so thank you, Toad. I appreciate you. I do need to get back to wood chopping, though, so I'm going to do that for a little bit longer, and then finally, at long last, craft some furniture to decorate with. So I've gathered a bit more wood, and I honestly don't know how much of each type that I'm going to need, so we're just gonna have to start crafting and then go and gather more wood as we go along. Okay, so these hedges are the fences, and honestly, this purple one is so cute. And look, whenever you hover over different things, whether you can craft it at the moment or not, these little bat wings show up. Isn't that adorable? I've queued up 3 of these. It says when you hover over it that you can make 5 at once, so if I make 3 of these, I can have 15 pieces to work with, which I feel like, considering the amount of space I have right now, I feel like that's gotta be fine, right? Let's go ahead and craft these. So for decoration mode, use C to enter decoration mode, use F to open your inventory, and select the decoration you want to place with. Store decorations in your inventory with G. Enjoy decorating your dream vampire haven. This is really cute. Okay. So here is what we have in our inventory. I think what I want to do is pick up that pathing and use the Gothic stone path instead, and then maybe place the purple hedges around it. I feel like that'd be really pretty. I picked up all the pathing that was in front of the house, but part of me kind of wants to leave that little square shape underneath the cauldron. I feel like that could look nice. Then if I end up changing my mind, I'll just go ahead and put some different pathing underneath it, or maybe leave it barren. So here is the Gothic stone pathing that I selected. I'm honestly so much happier with this than the other pathing. It's not terribly different, but it is a little bit different, and I just like it a lot better. I did unfortunately run out of pieces to use. I got this pathing out of that treasure chest, so I think I'm going to remove these 2 pieces on the edge here so it at least looks a little bit more even. I'll place a piece here, and then I kind of want to put some on the edge right here to kind of line this up. And then I feel like I want to leave this area down the front a bit emptier so that we can lead down here where I would most likely end up putting all of the crops. Okay, so we are out of decorating mode. Let's see what else I could craft. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of different flower beds we can make, which is super exciting. They have a blue tulip one, a pink tulip one with multiple purple tulips, it seems. There is white tulips, and there's all these other ones. The ones I'm looking at are the double ones. I think these are beautiful. Normally, I feel like in games that have flower beds, they're just like standard singular flower beds. I feel like it would be really, really nice to use some of these double ones and then maybe get some of these flower plant pots and just put it in the front by the house. I mean, like maybe like 2 by the doorway. I feel like that'd be good. I did really want to do the purple tulip one, but I don't have enough of those, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do the blue tulip one just because I have a lot more of them. And then for the flower pots by the door, I'm just going to do the white tulips. I feel like those would look really good with the blue ones. I mistakenly didn't showcase this before, but this is what it looks and sounds like in the game whenever you craft. Just listen for a moment. You just do that repeatedly and click the space bar. As I was trying to open the decorating screen, it gave me an option that says customize your home. Use C to customize the interior and exterior of your home. I didn't even realize we could do that. Okay, so for mine, considering purple is my favorite color, I kind of want to do that, but then again, I'm also using some like blues and whites for the flowers. I feel like maybe the white walls, the dark blue walls, or like the normal shade of blue walls would be good. I feel like these kind of blend in with the general environment better, but I feel like this looks more mysterious with the dark blue. Then again, maybe with this normal blue, the tulips would look better with it. Okay, I'm gonna go with the white walls actually, and then see what we can do about the roof. Okay. Actually, I like this. I like the blue roof with the white walls. Let's go with that. So I can't exactly put these by the door where I wanted to, but it's okay. I'm going to put them back here in these little corners. Not my ideal plan, but it'll work. It still looks good. And then for the blue tulip double flower bed, let's see. Where do I want to put these? I honestly don't even know. I, for some reason, imagined them being a lot larger and wanted to put them back here. But now I feel like that's not really going to work. I feel like maybe starting from right here, if I made a bunch of these and just line them up against the edge of the back part of the farm, I feel like that would be really pretty. I am going to need more of them just because I feel like I did not make enough. Alright, so it's not letting me place this last one. I think it's because there's extra trees and plants back there. So let's see and go ahead and try to chop those down, get rid of them, and see if I can end up placing the flower bed afterwards. Alright, so here it is. I was able to place the last one after removing some of the debris, and it honestly looks like I would have room for one more back here, so I think I want to go see if I can find enough blue tulips to craft one more of those. I just feel like It's gonna look a lot more complete if I add one more, so let's go do that. I was able to craft another one. There were fortunately a couple extra blue tulips on my farm, so I was able to craft one more flower bed. I'm so happy with how this looks. Look at all these pretty flowers. I feel like I can't remember ever seeing a double flower bed in a cozy game, and if it has been there, then I suppose I just didn't see. But this looks beautiful. All right, so right here we do have a lot of interior decorating options. I've been working a lot on the outside and haven't really crafted for the inside. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. All right, so for my house, I would like to craft this bench, this other bench that looks pretty similar, honestly, just like a slightly different style. It's more covered. I would like to craft this chair and then this table. It's gonna require a lot of wood and hardwood, so I'm gonna go do a bit more wood shopping, then I'll get right back to it. All right, all of the items have been crafted. Let's go ahead and place them in the home. For the regal bench in red, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Okay, there's not as much room as I honestly thought there'd be for every single one of these, so we might have to only put a limited amount, but that's okay. We're just here to vibe, and that is what matters here. As much as I love this table, we definitely do not have the room for this currently. I would imagine that possibly whenever this game is in full release, I feel like we may be able to update the houses just because I feel like that's really common. Oh goodness, it is almost 6 a.m. in the game. Let's not find out what happens whenever we take too long to go to bed. So let me just put down at least one more piece of furniture and then we will go to sleep. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here, but thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, everyone!